We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Lightning and the Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Antoine Fong is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Timmy Henson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Lightning, the center fielder, Timmy Henson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Scooped up. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jason Easel.
At the plate, Jason Easel. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Will Sweeney will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in now, Brian Hannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
So coming to the plate, Saul Worthing. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knocked it right now.
Digging in, Mike Hayes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So now to the plate, A.J. Valido. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's laid off up for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Scott Jordan. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Sweeney isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty B, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Now the 2-0. He's taken strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hannon on third, Worthing at second, Valido at first, 1 gone. Line drive base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now in the box, Tony Rossi. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now batting, Randall Mad Dog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tennessee is on top here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Mac Madden, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Hayes moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Ryan Nichols.
Digging in, Ryan Nichols. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Ryan Hinkle. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. Popped him up. Cannon over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Marty Riggs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Riggs, a native of the state of Michigan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Antoine Fong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-0 delivery. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Digging in to try it again, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A runner on first with 2 away. Up the middle and he's able to knock it down. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Ready now, Mike Morton. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, Eric Piper. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Here it comes.
gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Soft grounder left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting up, the pitcher, Will.
Next to him will be the pitcher, Will Sweeney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready for another chance. A.J. Valido. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hot shot to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Scott Jordan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Tony Rossi is on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Standing in, Tony Rossi. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped up. Morton in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Randall Mad Dog. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And there's ball 1. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
So striding in, Marty Riggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And This is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Antoine Fong hit the other way out toward right field. Hinkle is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are out in front 3-0. Stepping up now, Timmy Hinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is skied into short left center. Valido comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Robert.
Digging in the switch hitter, Seth Roberts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jason Heasel, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. In the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Brian Cannon will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hinkle is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Saul Worthing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Saul Worthing. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Mike Hayes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, A.J. Valido. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Scott Jordan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jordan is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batter, not shortstop, Tony.
Striding into the box, Tony Rossi. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, Randall Mazza.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jefferson Zetterberg answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Randall Mad Dog, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mac Madden. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Two with a sinker that runs off the inside. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Stepping into the box, Ryan Nichols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground at third. And that's the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Hinkle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Now at the plate, Marty Riggs.
For Tennessee, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Zetterberg has over 40 innings on his line so far and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Antoine Fong. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in, Brian Hannon. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Fastball just inside. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Saul Worthing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Mike Hayes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and the lead is now 5-0. So striding forward now, Mike Morton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. wind up. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Eric Piper.
Now to the plate, Eric Piper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
1 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Wind up and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2 out, nobody on. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Timmy Hinson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. Hayes waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Emery Lynn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Emery Lynn.
Standing in, A.J. Valido. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
High pop-up. Nichols has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Digging in once again, Scott Jordan. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Wind up and the 0-1.
1-1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That's all fast.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
At the plate now, Tony Rossi. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back easily. In now, Randall Mad Dog. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Looking at his career totals, Mad Dog is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The count now at 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Easel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now back, first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Now at the plate, Marty Riggs, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
The 1-0 delivery. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Thunder lead this one 6-0. Leading off the inning, Seth Roberts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High in the air out to center field. Worthing is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, left field, Jason Diesel.
So digging in now, Jason Diesel. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Mac Madden. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Worthing is right there, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antoine Fong. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Brian Hannon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
David Newton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Saul Worthing will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Mike Hayes. No balls and a strike to count. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, A.J. Valido. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Madden is there for it. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Ryan Nichols. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 33, Ryan Hinkle.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Hinkle. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later in this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there's out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Digging in, Mike Morton. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. At the plate, Scott Jordan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Takes this the other way to right. This is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Rossi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
1 out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now that's right fielder, Randall Mad Dog.
Into the box, Randall Mad Dog 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eric Piper, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Kazuhiro Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in a rocking chair all day.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Valito is there, and there are 2 men gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Timmy Hinson. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. Mad Dog is there. Makes the catch. And there it is. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. For the visitors, no runs on no hits. 1 error, they left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.